Have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach before speaking in front of a crowd? Whether it's a wedding toast or a business presentation, public speaking is a skill that many of us struggle with. Today, we're diving into Dale Carnegie's The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking. This book is not just about speaking well, but about connecting deeply and leaving a lasting impact. Stay with us till the end to transform your fear into confidence as we explore the key insights from this transformative guide. How do you feel when someone points a microphone towards you at a party? What would you do if asked to present a report in front of experts? How would you react if invited to give a speech at a conference? For some, such opportunities are exciting and thrilling, making them crave more occasions to speak. However, many others feel nervous and anxious in these situations. If you also feel uncomfortable when all eyes are on you on stage, this book is for you. The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking will assist you in becoming an eloquent speaker. Unlike other books, it does not solely focus on technical aspects of speaking like vocal articulation. Instead, it centers on how you can captivate your audience's attention. The book shares stories of successful individuals who initially feared public speaking or were shy but have now become influential speakers. Their words resonate and have profoundly impacted many lives. This book does not instruct you to emulate someone else. It aims to foster confidence, hope, and determination within you. After reading this book, you will be able to overcome your fears and anxieties. It will help you speak comfortably and effectively in public. Acquiring the basic skills. If you feel terrified of speaking in public, you probably wish to conquer this fear and perhaps wish to eliminate any hesitation. You would want to remain confident and composed. It's important that your ideas are communicated in such a way that they are easily understood. So how can you articulate your points clearly to help others grasp your message effectively? First, you should learn from the experiences of others. No one is born a public speaker. It's a skill that must be mastered over time, and achieving perfection can take years. Second, always keep your goal in mind. Remember the benefits of being self-confident and speaking effectively in public. You'll make more friends and serve your community better. Even in your workplace, you'll be able to influence others. Knowing how to speak well prepares you for leadership roles. Third, decide that you will succeed. This mindset allows you to think positively and believe that you can speak well in public and be successful. Nothing good comes from a negative mindset. Fourth, never miss a chance to practice. Simply knowing the do's and don'ts of public speaking is not enough to become a good speaker. Continuous practice is essential. Without practice, you will never know how much progress you can make. The author of this book, Mr. Dale Carnegie, received a message that amazed him. It was from a man named Mario Lazo, who informed Carnegie that he was coming to New York for training on a speech. When they met, Lazo explained his problem. The Havana Country Club was about to celebrate the 50th birthday of its founder, and Lazo was invited to give the main speech and present a silver cup to the founder. Although Lazo was an attorney, he had never spoken publicly in his life. In fact, he was terrified of speaking in front of people. He feared that a poor speech would lead people to ridicule him and his wife, and possibly diminish his respect among clients. That was why he came to New York. The challenge was that Lazo was only going to be in New York for 3 weeks, so he practiced speaking in Carnegie's class 3 to 4 times every evening. After 3 weeks, Lazo delivered his speech at the country club. It was so impressive that Time magazine wrote a report about it, calling him a silver-tongued orator. This shows that many people dislike public speaking, but can become successful speakers. This miracle can happen to you as well. Developing confidence. How many opportunities have you missed due to the fear of speaking in public? Here are some tips that can help you conquer stage fright and build confidence in just a few weeks. First, recognize that you are not alone in fearing public speaking. Even professional speakers sometimes feel nervous about taking the stage. The fear often stems from a lack of familiarity with speaking publicly. Like learning to play tennis or drive a car, you won't excel without practice. Regular practice can help you eliminate this fear. Second, prepare well. Avoid memorizing every word of your speech, as forgetting can lead to panic on stage. Instead, speak in your own words to appear more active and effective, rather than robotic. However, you can prepare an outline of your speech to ensure it follows a logical pattern and fits within the allotted time. Practice your speech in your own words and consider rehearsing with friends to receive feedback. Third, adopt a positive attitude for success. Invest yourself fully in your subject and show your passion to the audience. Encourage yourself and strive for improvement. Lastly, stay confident. Take deep breaths, stand straight, and maintain eye contact with your audience. They are there to listen to you, so take control of the stage and show them what you can do. Vance Bushnell, a vice president at the Equitable Life Assurance Society, was once invited to speak in front of 2,000 people from across America. Though new to the insurance industry, his success earned him a 20-minute speech slot. Bushnell accepted, but made a critical error. He memorized every word and gesture in front of a mirror. On the day, Bushnell stood on stage, but forgot everything. He stepped back and tried to restart his speech. The stage setup was crucial. There was no railing, and there was much empty space behind the stage. As Bushnell kept stepping back and repeating lines, he eventually fell off the stage, causing the audience to burst into laughter, believing it was part of the act. Embarrassed, Bushnell wanted to resign, but his seniors did not accept his resignation and helped him regain his lost confidence. Over time, Bushnell became one of the organization's best speakers and never memorized a speech again. Speaking effectively, the quick and easy way. Have you ever listened to someone speak on a complex subject? Were you able to understand the speech? It's likely that your attention might have wandered if they were using overly complicated words or merely repeating text from a book. No matter how skilled you are, your audience won't listen if they cannot connect with what you are saying. You must express your ideas in a way that engages the audience. So how can you deliver an outstanding speech? First, only speak about topics you're knowledgeable about. Your speech could be about a subject you've studied thoroughly, about your profession, challenges you've faced in life and how you overcame them, your hobbies, or a unique experience. Your audience can tell whether you have memorized your speech or are speaking from the heart. This distinction significantly affects whether your speech is worth listening to or not. Second, be enthusiastic about your topic. Show your excitement to your audience. Speak positively about your topic to capture and hold their attention, making them want to hear more. Third, be eager to share your insights with the audience. Your excitement should be palpable to them. Focus on engaging the audience, not just on yourself. Use simple words that they can understand, making your message more relatable and impactful. Dale Carnegie once organized a public speaking course for officers of the New York City Bank who were incredibly busy and had little time for the course. One of the officers, Jackson, was unprepared when asked to give a speech. In haste, he bought a copy of Forbes magazine outside his office and headed to class. For his speech, Jackson read an article titled, "You Only Have 10 Years to Succeed." He tried discussing the article, but failed to convey a real message, which was evident from his body language and tone. After finishing, Carnegie pointed out that Jackson's speech lacked personal touch. People didn't want to hear what the author of Forbes had said. They wanted to know about Jackson and his thoughts. Jackson revisited the article and realized he disagreed with the magazine. He then recalled his experiences as a bank executive for his next speech. The following week, he returned and engaged the class with his personal experiences, which captured their full attention. His second speech was much more effective. Similarly, you too can become a successful speaker by making your speeches personal and relatable. Earning the right to talk. If you aim to be an effective speaker, it's crucial to understand how to keep your audience interested. Here are some strategies that can help. First, limit the scope of your speech's subject. Narrow down your topic, especially when you are given limited time to speak. What happens if you try to cover everything under the sun in your speech? Likely, your audience will start yawning. Focusing on one topic helps your audience understand you better and allows you to maintain a logical pattern throughout your speech. Second, you should have reserve power. Thorough research and study of your topic are essential. This approach not only clarifies your thoughts, but also prepares you for any questions that might arise from the audience. Third, use numerous examples and illustrations in your speech. Share your experiences to give your speech a human touch. People will enjoy hearing about you as long as the content is appropriate. Personalize your speech by using names, real or fictional, within your examples. This helps the audience understand who did what and said what. If you want to enhance the impact, incorporate dialogue into your examples to add a dramatic element. Engaging with the audience makes your talk more relatable. Fourth, use strong and familiar words that create vivid images in the minds of your listeners. Create a realistic picture for your audience. For example, when you say dog, various kinds of dogs might come to mind, but when you specify bulldog or German shepherd, the image becomes clearer. Best-selling author John Gunther was working on a series of articles about mental hospitals. He visited various institutions, conducting thorough investigations and gathering information. Gunther used different sources, including national and local government reports and private hospital statistics. However, he only managed to write 4 articles from all the research, which was sufficient for a good speech. The notebooks he used during his research would have weighed about 20 pounds, yet the published articles only amounted to a few ounces. Gunther illustrates that it's not necessary to include everything, just the essential points should be made, much like giving a public speech. Keep the rest of the facts as reserve power for future use. Delivering the talk. How can you connect with your audience while delivering your message? How can you ensure that they understand exactly what you are saying? First, you must break out of your shell of hesitation. Remove every barrier that prevents you from speaking truthfully and presenting your genuine self. Once you free yourself on stage, you will feel like a bird that has just been released from its cage. Second, avoid imitating others. Be yourself. There is something unique about you. Always remember that there is no one else quite like you. Appreciate yourself and show the audience who you are. Third, speak to your audience, not at them. Convey your message from your heart and mind directly to theirs. Understand that you are speaking to each individual. Communicate directly and naturally. Fourth, speak passionately. If you are passionate about your topic, you won't have trouble discussing it with others. Remember, your energy and enthusiasm should reach your audience. Finally, strengthen and vary your voice. Regular practice will improve your performance. Record your voice or video to check your pitch, volume, speed, and variations. This will allow you to present your speech to friends for feedback before you go on stage. Carnegie once visited a summer resort in the Swiss Alps. He stayed in a hotel where lecturers from England spoke to guests weekly. One was a well-known English novelist whose topic was the future of the novel. When she spoke, she mentioned that she did not choose the topic herself. Her words were unclear, and she hardly looked at the audience, appearing to ignore them as she alternated between looking at her notes and the ground. She seemed disconnected, not only from her topic, but also from the audience. It appeared as though she was talking to the ground rather than the people. If you want to be a good and effective speaker, you must avoid this. Always speak with full energy and passion, and most importantly, connect with your audience. Conclusion. From this book, you've learned that no one is born a public speaker. Even professional speakers feel a bit of fear when they are on stage. The most important thing is to keep practicing. You've learned to keep your goals in mind while speaking. Think about the benefits of public speaking and free yourself from worries and fears. Public speaking can help you make new friends and advance your career. Draw success towards yourself with a positive mindset. If you believe your speech will go well, it truly can. You've learned how to prepare your speech in advance. Don't memorize every word, as it can make you sound like a robot and may lead to forgetting your lines. Always speak from your heart and do not hold yourself back. The audience will better understand you through your emotions. A good public speaker needs to appear and be confident. Remember, people come to see and listen to you. Control the stage. Choose a topic about which you are passionate, which will also make it easier to respond to any questions from the audience. Becoming a successful public speaker is a process. No one becomes an excellent speaker in just one day. Therefore, you should apply all the tips mentioned in this book. One day, you too will hear applause for yourself and see people standing in your honor. So, have patience and keep practicing. Thank you for sticking with us through this summary of The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking. We hope you now feel equipped to step up and speak out with confidence. Which of Carnegie's tips will you try out in your next speech? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on more insights to improve your personal and professional life. See you in the next summary.